Hello and welcome finally to the Homeworld Remastered Let's Play series. Today we're probably going to get through more than one mission because the first couple of missions not particularly taxing. They don't take very long, providing you know what you're doing. You can get through them pretty quickly without too much hassle. So I'll try and get through kind of the first 2-3 missions, just get out of Karak into the main game. Karak, in case you have no idea and haven't played this game before, is that planet in the background that you can see there. Big ball. This is your home planet. But anyway, I don't want to say too much because we don't want to spoil the story. Now I have played through the first couple of missions just to see what the game's like. It doesn't play quite the same as the original, so I've had to kind of adapt my tactics here. But never mind. Without further ado, let's start the game. Now obviously I've got the graphics absolutely maxed out, so it's going to look very pretty and very shiny. So let's go.
Years ago, a satellite detected an object under the sands of the Great Desert. An expedition was sent. An ancient starship buried in the sand. Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever. On the stone was etched a galactic map, and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves. Hiigara, our home. The clans were united, and a massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years. It would demand new technologies, new industries, and new sacrifices. The greatest of these was made by the scientist Karen Sajet, who had herself permanently integrated into the colony ship as its living core. She is now Fleet Command. The promise of the Guide Stone united the entire population. Every mind became focused on the true origin of our people. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.
Scaffold control standing by. All stations green. You're clear to approach. You got it. Phase 8, 9, and 10 sealed. Scaffold decks A, B, C secure. Decks D and E secure. Scaffold secure. All systems green. Release crew standing by. What a beautiful sight.
This is Fleet Command. Reporting Mothership relaunch status. Command online. Resourcing online. Construction online. Cryogenic subsections A through J online. K through S online. Scaffold control, stand by for alignment. Alignment confirmed. Stand by, release control.
All chemical things released.
The mothership has cleared the scaffold. We are away. Stand by for command line testing.
Command line green. Initial fleet in position. Course deleted.
Fleet intelligence going online. Our task is to analyze all sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before the hyperdrive test, several trials must be completed. Test construction by building the primary research ship. Test resource processing by harvesting the asteroids provided nearby.
Hyperspace module charging. 35% capacity and rising. The mothership will be ready for the hyperdrive test in 10 minutes.
At 8.
Stand by to begin combat trials. First, we will be monitoring formation performance. Target drones are being provided here. Assign a formation to your fighters and destroy the drones.
Okay, it should be good to talk now. Right, to anyone who's played the game in its original format and hasn't yet seen the remastered version, as you can see, it's absolutely incredible. Obviously, as I said, my computer is maxed out. I'm running it at full tilt. All the graphics options are fully on or enhanced or whatever they are, and this is running at 1920 by 1080. So it's pretty. I've got all my depth of field going on. I'm in motion blur. I don't know if you'll see the motion blur properly if I just... No, you can't really see the motion blur. You can't really see the motion blur unless you use on the Homeworld 2 Remastered, really. It's when you kind of... Yeah. Right. Nice, easy mission. Not a lot to do on this one at all. First things first. Let's go through the heads-up display very quickly. You can see the depth of field there with the asteroid up in the corner being a little bit blurry. Right, so the heads-up is obviously massively different. You've got your objectives up here, pretty straightforward stuff, and then recall, that just goes over everything that's been said.
Mothership.
You've got your ship information down in the corner here. Various abilities here. This is your command console. If you click this, it goes into the Census Manager, and these are your groups down here, so you can assign a group to your fighters. Then you've got your build, research, and launch up here. Obviously, we will go through those as we use them. I can't get over how pretty this game is. Right, first thing you need to do, obviously, is send your harvester off to start resourcing stuff. You do that by pressing the H key. And then we need to, if we're going to build by pressing B, you want your non-combat, is it non-combat? Yes it is, non-combat, and then you want to start building your research ship. Next what you want to do is you want to select all your fighters. You can drag select or double click, assign them to group 1, just because it's nice and easy. I tend to favour the sphere formation.
Formation acknowledged.
especially with larger groups of ships. If you're attacking one capital ship, they will surround it and hit it from all angles, which is great because certain ships do have weaker armor in some places. Anyway, moving on. We want to send our ships over here. Let's focus on them. All looking very pretty. Oh, there they are. And then what you want to do is hold control, drag select, which didn't work. Let's try that one again. Drag select, there we go. And then they will... Jesus. Damn. If I'm really echoey, I do apologise. I don't know whether that's just my headphones that I'm using or whether it is genuinely...
Research division is on. Begin further chassis research immediately.
Ah, pretty. Explosions. Blow stuff up. Oh.
Formation trial complete. Flight analysis shows a 22% increase in combat performance. The next trial will test the effectiveness of tactics. Stand by to begin tactics trial. Use aggressive or evasive tactics and engage the target drones here.
Right, there is one problem I have found with this objective. Whether it's a glitch in the game that they intend to fix or what, I don't know. But I found that the last time I played this, when I set my scouts to aggressive, they don't just go aggressive, they go to town, and in fact you end up losing a couple of the scouts because they ram the probes, which is not good. So I'm going to set mine to evasive just to hopefully not get that problem.
Strength coordinates locked in.
Right, we need to do the research, so let's do the research. These first few missions are pretty simple. You should be able to breeze through them without no trouble at all.
Strike groups to battle positions.
Yeah. In fact, sorry, let's see if they fixed the glitch, because I know it was updated today. So if we set it to aggressive, if I lose any scouts, of course I'm screwed, but... let's just follow one of the scouts, if I can. There we go. Bang! Oh, motion blur.
New research available.
I gotta say, Gearbox, you've done a fantastic job. The game is absolutely, and it's just, it looks so good. The new UAI, I'll come back.
Tactics trial complete. The next trial will test the performance of the salvage corvette. Build one and capture the target drone here.
Yeah, not sure where I was going with the UAI, but never mind. Yeah, the UI, the new user interface, it's so, I mean, just look at that. It's absolutely stunning. And look, as it comes closer, it's stunning. The whole game is just so good looking now. It feels like a new game. It does. I know probably not everybody would agree with me there, but to me it feels like a whole new game. It's so impressive. Right, anyway. I need to build a salvage corvette, which are in there.
Construction underway.
Now, anyone that's played the game knows what's coming in the next mission and probably thinks I'm mad for not building anything, but there's not a lot of point in the first mission. You know, the first mission is literally just to kind of teach you a few basics, despite the fact the tutorial teaches you that anyway, but whatever. Now, there may be points during the series where I skip a lot of footage, but then it's an RTS, but it's not a very fast-paced RTS. There is a lot of waiting in the game, so if it gets to the point where there are a lot of points where I'm not really doing anything, then I will obviously skip over those particular bits so that the videos don't end up 6 hours long of you just staring at one particular ship not doing anything for ages while I wait for it to do stuff.
New heading set.
Just look at that. I mean, just look. You can't tell me those aren't good graphics. I mean, I know I'm a bit fortunate because I've got a system that can handle the graphics maxed out, but that's just incredible. Oh, we've stopped, which means the probe is nearby. There it is.
Acknowledge.
Let's just capture that. You only have to right click on it with a salvage corvette to capture it. It does not take very long at all. Admittedly, in the classic Homeworld there used to be little beams that came out the front of the salvage corvette when it was capturing something. I kind of missed that, but never mind. Oh, oh. I can't get over how good this game looks. And this is only the first game. The second game looks even better. But no, Gearbox have done a fantastic job. Very well done. Oh, to get rid of the HUD, if you want to get rid of that, by the way, it's backspace. They do teach you that in the tutorial, but thought I'd mention it anyway. If the sound is echoey, again I apologise. I'm getting a new mic tomorrow, so hopefully that will fix the problem.
Stand by for a hyperdrive test. Internal pressure doors will be sealed in 2 minutes. Abort systems standing by.
Hyperspace module fully charged. I'm ready to initiate quantum wave generation on your mark. Good luck, everyone.
All sections have reported in. We are clear to proceed. Trigger the hyperspace drive at your discretion.
Now, before you hit hyperspace on the end of any mission, make sure that you know where your resource collectors are. Although it does auto-dock, I'm not sure. I know it does it in the second game, but I'm not sure whether it still does it in this one, which is that it auto-harvests all the remaining resources in the map. So generally, before you hyperspace, make sure that your resource collectors have harvested all the resources in the area. Obviously there isn't a lot in this first mission, so yeah, all done. Right, so let's proceed to the next. As I said, the first mission isn't very long. That's it, we're done. Move on to the next one.
Nice.
Now you can wait for this, or you can just click quick dock. I'm going to click quick dock to save time. Bye bye. I'll shut up for the video.
All hyperspace systems operating at full power.
If the hyperspace targeting system is accurate, we will emerge in close proximity to the support vessel Kar Salim. This ship has spent the past 10 years traveling on conventional drives to reach the outer Karax system. The Kar Salim will monitor the quantum waveform as we return to normal space and assist in tuning our drive control systems. If the hyperspace module malfunctions, the Kar Salim will provide assistance and resupply. Mission objectives will be to dock with the support vessel in order to complete adjustments to the mothership and her drives.
Pretty straightforward stuff. Ah, it's so pretty. Sorry, I keep saying that. I'll shut up.
We made it. Hyperspace jump complete. All systems nominal, and the quantum wave effect has dissipated.
We have misjumped. The support ship is not here. Fleet Command will signal the Kar Salim while we confirm our current position.
This is the mothership calling support vessel Kar Salim. Come in, please. We've misjumped and are requesting your beacon. This is the mothership calling support vessel Kar Salim. Please respond.
Priority alert. We have picked up the Car Slim's automated beacon. Send a probe to make contact and re-establish communications.
Right. Mission 2. There are 3 ways of doing this mission. 1 will wipe your fleet out. It won't kill you, but it will drain your resources. It will completely drain your resources and leave you a bit screwed for the next one. So we'll ignore that way completely. This mission actually can be quite fun if you do it right. So you've really got one of 2 choices. There's either the economical way or the non-economical way. I'm going to go the economical route, purely because money and ships. So the uneconomical way, if you want to do it that way, is essentially what you want to do is you want to scrap your scouts, retire them and get the money. The only thing is, the money you get back from the scouts is not enough to then replace them at a later mission. It's not really worth it. It's uneconomical. So the first thing you want to do is get your resourcer.
Standing by.
I keep saying resourcer, so I'm probably going to stick with it.
Collection confirmed.
Get your collector harvesting. Then what you want to do is you want to just don't build the probe. Do not build the probe, because you'll set off the next event and you want a few interceptors under your belt before you start doing that. So the best thing to do is to get your resourcer, get it harvesting. I'm probably going to skip through a fair majority of this mission purely because it's going to take a while. In an ideal world, what you want to do is you want to get another resource collector built. You want maybe, well, how many scouts have we got?
Standing by.
We have 2 full. We have 7 scouts. So really, you want kind of 10, maybe 15 interceptors, a second resource collector, as I've already said, and maybe a couple more salvage corvettes. So let the resource collector trigger the next event. So send it off, let it harvest, and that will eventually trigger the next event rather than build the probe and send the probe. Because if you send the probe, well, you'll see. So yeah, I'm going to let this do what it needs to do. I'm going to build up a small fleet, and then obviously we will come back when it's ready. But just before the I'll start recording. I'll bring it back just before the event. So yeah, see you then. Right, I've brought you back slightly for a very quick point. As you can see, I haven't really moved anywhere or done anything. I've now got 2 resource collectors that are doing their job. I've now got a group of 20 interceptors. Slightly overkill. There's my interceptors. That's the scouts. That's the interceptors, which I've assigned to group 2. Now obviously my harvesters still haven't set off the next set of the mission yet. I'm building 6 salvage corvettes. You need ideally at least 6 for the next mission. I might build a couple more, it depends how many resources I've got. Also you want to try, I mean I don't know how many credits I'm going to have before the event is triggered, but I would recommend, if you can, trying to do the Corvette drive research as well. I don't know whether it unlocks anything after that. As I said, I haven't actually finished this mission because the last time I finished this mission most of my fleet got absolutely obliterated.
Salvage Corvette complete.
And one of my harvesters has stopped. That's interesting. I may have to build the probe. That's very interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my other salvage Corvette? I had 1, I built 5. Where's the other one? That's interesting. Oh, it's still building because I'm in the I was in the research window, that's why I couldn't see it building. Oh my god, I'm slow. Just a tip, if you do want to keep an eye on everything that's going on, if you press Q, there you go. It queues everything, so it shows you what's building what and whether there's any research going. See, why is that harvester going and that one stopped? The hell is wrong with you?
Collection confirmed.
Go and harvest, you buffoon. Yeah, so you want at least salvage corvettes, 6 salvage corvettes. If you can build a couple more, by all means build a couple more. I wouldn't suggest any more than 8 because that's just overkill. Because you won't need them that much throughout the game. You may need them later, but again, you're going to spend resources on salvage corvettes that you might not need until later in the game, which you could, in the meantime, spend on units, which is better. So, yeah. So I'm doing the corvette drive research now. Whether there's anything after it or not, I don't know. So yeah, I prefer to keep my scouts. You want, about, as I said, about 15 to 20 interceptors, at least 6 salvage corvettes, 2 resource collectors, any research that you can do. And then again, it's just a case of, unfortunately, so you can either trigger the event at this point. I could trigger the event now, but I'm not going to. So yeah, you either build the probe and trigger the event, or save the credits, let your resources harvest away and set the event up. There you go. Corvette chassis research. I'm going to go ahead and do it, just because I've got the 400 credits, so sack it, why not? So yeah, we'll come back when the events are triggered. Okay, and welcome back. Right, I've let my harvesters do their thing. As you can see, they're just about to bugger off there. They're actually heading straight for the Castle Limbs beacon, so this is obviously going to trigger the event. In terms of building, I've done all the research. I've unlocked the light and heavy corvettes, although I'm not going to build any just yet. I now have 8 salvage corvettes. Obviously, as we get into the next mission, I will explain that. I don't know whether I'm going to put the next mission in this particular video, because as it stands, we're probably running at about 30-40 minutes. So I want to try and keep the videos short so they don't drag. Yeah, so I've got 8 salvage corvettes. I've still got my 20 interceptors and my 7 scouts. You'll notice that I have put my scouts and my interceptors in formations. This is because I know what's coming. Mind you, you don't have to be an idiot to realise what's coming. But, yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, any moment now, it should trigger the Castle Limb event, and it should crack on with the mission, because they are getting up. You can see them there, getting closer and closer to the Castle Limb. So, yeah. Oh, you have to excuse me yawning. Oh, right, here we go. Right, now you are going to get attacked. This is where the real fun begins. However, in theory, providing the gearbox haven't rebalanced this too much, this should work with very little casualties. So let's just take all of these guys out as quickly as we can, suffering as few casualties as possible. My ships are set to aggressive, including the scouts, so if I lose them, then, well, I know not to do that again. But in theory I should have enough ships here so that I lose the minimal amount. We're talking maybe 1 or 2 ships tops. Yeah, you see. Hey, don't attack my research ship. What's wrong with you? Looks like my couple of interceptors have broken off and gone for the heavier corvette. Kill them! Let's watch your inevitable... Whoa, hello. Ah, you died. Right, let's dock those. Didn't lose a single unit. Not one. Not one. Well, I might have lost one. Oi. Oh. That's a lot of noise. Yeah, I may have lost maybe one ship. But yeah, providing you've got time, a good tip is after every battle, dock your fighters, because it does repair them all. So we'll dock all of them. Right, obviously we now need a salvage corvette. I have 8 of them, so, you know. Yeah. I did build the extra 2, as I said, without giving too much away. I'm hoping it'll give me an advantage in the next mission, but we'll see what happens. Oh. I lost one ship. One ship. That's not bad going. We will go ahead and just replace that straight away, because it will come in handy in the next mission. Right, and then what you've got to do is you've got to send one of these salvage corvettes out to the Castle Inn. But what I would do is get your scouts in a sphere intercepts in a sphere formation, and get them to guard the salvage corvette, because it will get attacked. Ah, will you stop doing that? And you want to make sure that they're on a defensive stance. Now, one of the great things about Homeworld Remastered being on Steam now is it has full workshop support. So eventually there will be mods for it that you can use, obviously, in the story and in the multiplayer and skirmish modes. I, at the moment, am not using any. I decided that I wanted to play the game as true to the original without actually using the original graphics because, you know, shiny. So, although I'm playing it in the remastered version, I want to keep it as close to the original as possible, which is why... What does that do? Back. Oh. That's what that does. So yeah. There's the Castle Inn. Let's just right click on that so it starts collecting all the data. They are weaving all over the place. Get to the castle in there. See, it just locks. That should do what it needs to do. Ah! There's no progress bar either. So it just takes as long as it takes then, I'm guessing. That's slightly irritating actually. Here they come. It's like, no. And all I've got to do is get this salvage corvette back to the mothership. Mothership is there. And my scouts are all over the shop. Well then, kill them! A bitch about how they're under attack. Kill the fuckers. Oh, I'm probably going to lose one ship. Again. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that's going to make it. Uh-oh. Where do you think you're going? Other than to your death. Let's just get him to dock so it repairs him. There we go. I swear there should have been a video there, but never mind. Hardly the end of the world. Right, this part of the mission is relatively easy. Just fend off the forces until they give up and fuck off. Is pretty much it. They do have a carrier. You can try and capture it, but I wouldn't recommend it. All that's going to happen is your carrier will just absolutely obliterate your little fleet that you've created here. Now, obviously, I have 1,854 credits left. I could use them and build some corvettes, but I think I'm going to wait. Pursuing what targets? Oh. Yeah, stay in formation. Yeah, like a boss. Apart from this little struggle fucker back here. Come on. Kill him. Kill him. Looks like I'm going to lose a interceptor again. Why am I always losing one interceptor? There we go. Yeah, I'm getting there. There we go. Still haven't lost a ship yet. Thing is, if I get too near that carrier, is it going to open fire on me? Essentially, this bit you just keep firing on anything that comes your way until you kill everything. It's pretty much the... Whoa! Hello! He's escaping. Hello! Let's get this guy. And go! Where's he going? Where are you going? Essentially what should happen is he should fly to a certain point and then hyperspace out when he realises that his units are shit compared to mine. Oh, I've lost a few scouts. Wow. It's not that I've lost a few scouts, it's just that most of my scouts are in pretty bad shape. Oh, I've lost a ship somewhere. Ooh. Ooh! My ships are in a pretty bad way. See, this is why I saved the credits, so then I can rebuild any ships that I've lost. Because you will need them. He's getting awfully... Whoa! There's one already down here! What are you doing? No, don't let him kill my salvage corvettes. Where are you going? This shit is expensive to replace. Well, obviously. Alright, head straight for these boys. These are the ones coming straight for us. There we go. Right, now we've got our hyperspace option. We've still got all our scouts, but we have lost 3 interceptors. So let's just replace them. That's about 750 credits. Alright, and then they'll go on their merry way. Right, now I'm going to save it here, purely because I don't want to overrun too much. So I'm going to leave you on a bit of a cliffhanger. Let's just exit back to Windows because the noise in my ears is doing my head a little bit. Right, so I will leave it there, leave that episode as it is, and we'll come back to the next Carrack mission. I may put it in, I may not. I'm going to record it anyway and then see how long the episode ends up being and then either cut it down or, yeah, we'll go from there. So, on the off chance this is the end of the video, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hi there, just wanted to leave a quick message to say that unfortunately I have no idea why the sound cut out at the end on the game at least. Obviously there was no game sound. I will endeavour to try and get that fixed for the next video. Thanks for watching. If you've liked the video, obviously comment, like, share below, comment, etc. Okay, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.